Williamsport Area School District officials addressed last week's swatting incident. Today is Thursday, October 10th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. There's a frost advisory for overnight, otherwise today will be partly sunny, a high near 60. A man was killed when his vehicle ran off the road and plunged down a steep embankment near the Route 15 overlook just outside of South Williamsport. The accident occurred around 6:30 last evening. The vehicle plummeted 300 yards down the embankment and struck several trees before catching fire. The driver was partially ejected and died at the scene. The Sun-Gazette reports that crews had a difficult time getting to the area where the car landed, since that section of the old Montgomery Pike was closed by a locked gate. There is speculation the victim may have had a medical episode before that accident. A Snyder County man died in a motorcycle accident Monday afternoon. 76-year-old Joseph Smith of Selinsgrove was traveling Mill Road when an oncoming car crossed into his path. Smith suffered fatal injuries and died at the scene. More help is on the way for the victims of devastating floods in North Carolina. The Hepburn Township Volunteer Fire Department is donating their 2000 model fire truck. The equipment for that truck will be donated by the Picture Rocks Volunteer Fire Company. The truck and equipment are going to Burnsville in Yancey County, North Carolina. It was noted that at least 4 to 5 fire departments in Yancey County lost everything in the flooding. It was standing room only at the recent Williamsport Area School District board meeting. At issue was last week's swatting incident where a student banged on a cafeteria door and said he had been shot. Mass panic and chaos erupted. As students tried to flee the building, some students were trampled and tables and chairs knocked over. Several parents who spoke at the meeting advocated for the purchase of metal detectors after a gun was found in a backpack last week. Administrators said they have met with law enforcement to see how more layers of security could be added. A Ticketmaster data breach has hit people in Clearfield County. Customers in that region report that the tickets they purchased through Ticketmaster were fraudulently transferred. The scammers used the victim's email, and the victims got locked out of their account. Customers are urged to change their passwords and create strong passwords to protect against scammers. Some fans who were victims of the scam have since had their tickets restored. A Pennsylvania father and his 2 adult sons are facing criminal charges after they were accused of poaching deer in 2 counties. The Game Commission reported the 3 allegedly poached dozens upon dozens of trophy bucks in Chester and Delaware counties. The animals were allegedly taken out of season at night and are over the hunting limit. And vintage TV shows is the theme of this year's Mummers Parade in South Williamsport. The yearly spectacle typically draws upwards of 17,000 spectators along the 2-mile route. This year, downbeat percussion, the Buffalo Bills drumline, will be performing. Also returning this year will be fan favorite Ridiculous Nicholas Polini and his circus performers. The 77th annual tradition will take to the streets in South Side on Saturday, October 19th, beginning at 2. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.